This is the Nathan, Nat and Sean podcast.
Hey, everybody.
G'day.
We went ghost hunting / busting today with Marcus.
And then we
Bit of
find
fun.
out if there's any spooky dooky things that have been happening in people's own personal homes.
Spoiler alert, there is.
Yeah. Sean?
else do we do?
Well, what do you
Ridiculous
mean?
house rules.
Oh, they were good, actually. Ridiculous house rules,
Yeah. We talk about Halloween a lot.
We did. What do we open with?
What do you mean? We talked about Halloween in LA.
I can't remember anything,
It's
as
Halloween.
you can tell.
We just talked about
Are you
Halloween
okay?
a lot, Sean. And also, I mean, like, you know, we discussed whether you'd go to Cancun or not. I wonder what the answer is
do
to that.
remember
Oh, we
that.
wonder.
This is Nathan, Nat and Sean. Happy Halloween!
On Nova 937.
Be very afraid.
Well, oogity
Okay.
boogity.
Oh.
Halloween. It's 4:06. Nathan, Nat and Sean.
Love
Exciting
Halloween.
stuff, yeah. The kids
God.
get right involved here. It's
Tell you
lovely.
what, if there was an article online in Australia about Halloween, you go to the comments and all these people are going, it's an American holiday, it means nothing. Well, nothing means anything.
Yeah.
I'm
It's
with you,
great.
Nat.
It's actually-
I think it's
Yeah.
so
It's
great.
not an American holiday. It's a pagan tradition.
Yeah.
Yeah, it is. I love to see whatever it is. If people are going to be having fun tonight, and I love to see out in the streets with all the kids. Obviously, they're going to go and be going mental. But the parents have to walk around supervising, and
Yes,
then they have their
dressed up.
pets. So you see many dogs getting walked with the
yes.
outfits
Yeah.
on. It's going to be
Cute.
so
It's
good.
super cute.
I
What's not
was,
to love about it?
Over for Telethon, I was in LA many years ago, and we shot a thing at the Village, where there was they've got the biggest Halloween party there. It was
I've never experienced that. I'd love to experience that, Nathan. I'd love to be over there. Imagine it. Be
Yeah,
going off
crazy.
its head.
Yeah, the one costume that was going off really well back then, and you got it granted this was many years ago, probably about 8 or
more than that.
10 years, 12, maybe something like that.
Yeah.
Sean hair?
Were you around,
Yeah, I was
Sean?
there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Anyway, there was a guy walking around in a bathtub, like a life-size bathtub, right? And he had like the shower curtain on, and you could see the thing, and then it had like an arrow to pull the shower curtain back, and when you did, the guy was just naked.
Well,
It was really funny.
Well, you know when you
Quite
close the
shocking.
bucket.
Well, obviously, he's having a shower.
Yeah.
I don't know what you were expecting.
I don't know.
If you've been waiting to skip the school holiday crowds for your next trip, now's your chance.
Yeah, take a sneaky weekender with whatif.com.
Just imagine the quick airport check-ins.
Book accommodation and more on the What If app.
What if it's Aussie for travel?
Ali, the traffic seems to be clear from here to Karana.
In breaking news, Marlene and Brian, who were due, but definitely not coming
Not
before 6:30.
They're outside.
They're here already.
The garage is still locked. They can't get in. They're waiting for me to come down and let them know. I told them I'm doing a thing called radio.
And no matter how many times you say to Brian about the traffic or parking,
because I could
or
go
what
down
time
during
you should get
news
there.
and
Yeah,
stuff,
yes,
you know?
yes.
Yes. So, anyway, that's happening.
It is what it is. Brian's
Oh, he's
basket.
getting enraged right now. I was talking about him and watch he'll come in. Gives us 1,000 excuses why he bloody got
We're
up
not
at
buying
2
anything.
this
Well,
morning to get
that's
to
a coincidence
Subiaco.
because you can win $1,000 because of Brian. After 7 o'clock, though, he's got 45 minutes to warm up.
Nathan, Nat and Sean podcast.
A advertisement to find someone to live in someone's house has gone national, and it comes from Perth. So,
Thank
Well
you.
done, Perth.
Thank you.
yeah. So the living conditions, though, were a little bit questionable. So
This is just a reflection of the rental crisis
yeah.
that we're in and how desperate people are to find somewhere to live.
This is to rent a room in somebody's house, okay? So it was $200. It's in southeast Perth. And they've dropped it down to $190.
So we're talking down Armidale Way.
Yeah. So the woman who posted the property rental ad, she put it to social media, and people had a problem with what she had to say. So, $190 per week. You got to respect private space, yeah? Includes all bills. No worries. 3 minutes to Gosnell train station, 3 minutes to Coles Chemist Warehouse IGA, 12 minutes to Canning Vale Cannington. Minimum 6 months stay. No parties.
Right.
Okay.
No friends staying over.
Righto.
Right.
Okay. Would prefer someone who doesn't cook often.
What?
Okay, so they don't want to mess in the kitchen.
And one of the main photos of the ad was the kitchen. So here's a picture of something that you can use once a week. These people have to eat.
No, they don't. So clearly, they don't want anything messed up in there.
So
This is the
clearly
crazy
they're like, you
thing.
can boil the kettle and have some pot noodle, that's
Yeah.
it.
Yeah. despite all those negatives, the room has been rented out.
Yeah, because people are desperate.
Because they need to go there. And
So
I was-
obviously
But
this
that
is
might
somebody
suit
who's
somebody.
renting out a room in their house. So it's their house and they need the money, so they're renting out a room.
the kitchen thing, though.
You can't
say don't cook often, because then that question is what's often.
Yeah, that's right. How
What's
do you
often?
define that? Is that more
so
than
am
once
I
a
allowed to
month?
have breakfast each day? Is that
Yeah.
cooking? Is like putting
Yeah.
is putting
Is
milk
using
in
the
the cereal?
toaster
Yeah, is that
cooking?
cooking? Anyway, we're talking about the fact that I luckily haven't lived anywhere that has really weird rules enforced upon me. Priya, who joined our team this year, Priya, you were sharing a house.
Yeah. It
In
was
Canberra, wasn't it? Yeah.
All right, tell us all about it.
Well, I met her through flatmates.
Yeah.
Because it was my first week in Canberra, so I just needed a place. And I was like, oh, she's cool, she's nice, she's fun. And then she came with a lot of rules that I was not ready for.
Okay.
Run us through some.
Yeah.
So it was during COVID time, so I really could not leave. So just imagine 24/7. I wrote them down just so I didn't forget. But the one thing was I wasn't allowed out of my bedroom from 10 p.m.
You're not allowed. What is she running?
Go to the toilet.
Well, she had a pee bucket.
So I wasn't allowed out of the bedroom out of 10 p.m. I wasn't allowed to close the fridge door after 10 p.m. because that's too loud.
What was the reasoning you weren't allowed her out of your bedroom? Was she gallivanting nude in the other areas?
No, it's making
or-
noise, wasn't it?
So she had a cat, and the cat was really, really needy and loved it. So she would leave the door open just a crack so the cat could go in and out freely. So because the door was open, every sound was really loud, and she woke up at 6 a.m. So that was really disturbing for
Right.
her sleep.
Okay, fair call.
Right.
Okay.
These seem reasonable. Keep going. What else we got?
So the other one that I got the most annoyed about was when because Canberra's cold and it's freezing, and my window was like a sliding door, so it frosted on the inside during minus degrees.
It's a cold place.
It's cold, and she really believed in eco lifestyle, so we weren't allowed a heater. So I slept in an hoodie and 2 duvets every night.
Every
So
night.
the house had heating, you just weren't allowed to
weren't
turn it
allowed.
on.
No, there was like 2 heaters, one in the living room and like one that was like in the hallway, and we weren't allowed to turn it on.
So there's
freezing your
haters
box
there
off.
mocking you. So I feel like I actually feel like I'm sorry for my dad right now, because Dad's got a giant, beautiful heater in the lounge room. He's not allowed to turn that on either.
Yeah.
'Cause
So
Mum won't let him.
did this girl own the house and you were
No.
just... Oh, so she was just a fellow
No,
tenant.
it was just flatmates.
She had a lot of rules for somebody who didn't own the house.
She didn't use the dishwasher either.
No,
Priya?
no, she had the dishwasher, brand new, like still had plastic and stuff inside it, never used it.
Sounds
after
familiar.
5 years.
Yeah.
Tell me something about a wine glass.
So during that COVID time, I was like, I'll just like steal a wine glass from work. It's
Borrow
fine.
it.
Borrow
So,
it,
yeah. Borrow, sorry.
On a loan program,
Yeah, I just borrowed it. And I did. I put it back. And I brought it, and I was just like, I'll just use it once a time. I used it, washed it, put it in the cabinet, and then the very next day, it was on the kitchen counter. And she said, that doesn't belong there. It needs to go away.
Why?
Because she didn't drink alcohol.
So therefore,
she couldn't
nobody
see
else... She can't even look at a wine glass.
Couldn't see it behind a pane of glass.
It was in the cabinet.
So did you have to have your wine glass in your bedroom?
There's a lot of things that
At
were
least
in
that
my
meant
bedroom.
you could drink wine after 10
I
p.m.
cannot believe this.
That's extraordinary.
I've read stuff about rules that
I
people have had
know.
to live with, and I've always just thought, are they real or are they made up? And now
it's
hearing it
real.
from you, it is real.
I know.
It's
And when
real.
there's, in tight rental markets, you don't have a choice. You can't
No.
complain about it. You can't do anything. You just got to go with it because you've got nowhere else to go.
All right, that's what we want to talk about. House rules that you were forced to live with that were really strict or bizarre or just stupid. It can be in a lease scenario
Yes.
when you're rooming with someone.
Maybe it's an Airbnb sitch.
Maybe it's something really weird, a rule that you grew up with that
Yeah.
was in your house, and then when you got out of your house, you realise that's not normal.
No.
How's this? Someone's going to have the best time ever when they spend $300 at IGA.
Nice.
Tucker Fresh, IGA, open 7 days a week. Check out the newest store in Piara Waters.
All right. Have you had to live with some very strange house rules? Hit us up.
Let's go to Tamara in Hammersley. Hi, Tamara.
Hi, good morning.
Hey,
I
Tara.
have the absolute worst house rule ever. I rent
Okay.
a property,
Yeah.
Yes.
and on the back of each toilet door, there is a big sign saying, do not flush the toilet paper it needs to be placed in a bin after use.
Oh, this is like being in Greece. Yes.
Yeah. It's
What?
pretty gross.
But this is not Greece,
No,
Natalie.
that's right. We have plumbing. So I take it, is there a septic?
Well, there must be. They were obviously worried about blockage of drains, but it really worries the visitors, and they think it's a joke. But I go along with them and say, "Oh no, don't flush the toilet paper." But
Oh my God.
absolutely don't follow that.
Whose
rule.
job is it to empty the
Well, she
toilet
doesn't
paper
follow it,
bin?
but
I just think it's so funny for tomorrow if a guest to walk in and then she hands them like a plastic sandwich bag.
You're going to need this.
Just take that with you.
And just pop that in your bag and take that home with you, thanks.
Yeah, exactly.
Tamara.
So that's current. That's currently in your house.
It's absolutely on every toilet door at the moment, a big sign.
Wow, you can't rent someone a house and ask them
you're
not
in-
to flush toilet.
But you're in
Hammersley.
Hammersley. You're not living out in the... And even...
No, it's not in the
I
sticks.
mean, I grew up with a septic tank.
Mum and
we
Dad
could
had
still,
one.
So do
and
we.
we could still
We
flush
flushed out
toilet paper. Yeah. That's so weird. Tamara. Good luck. Thank you. Melanie's in Wellard. Hello.
How you going?
Hi,
Mel.
You sound very far away, Mel.
I'm on my way to work. I do drive in, drive out.
Oh, dude. Picking
okay.
up what you're putting down. All right. What was it, Mel?
So I used to live with my cousin, and she had a toilet in the bathroom as well as a separate toilet. And we weren't allowed to use the toilet in the bathroom for a poo, and we were only allowed to use it if an emergency for a wee.
What?
So what's...
Where would you poo?
In the separate
in the
toilet.
separate toilet.
We had to go in the separate toilet, but if someone was in the separate toilet, you had to wait.
So,
Okay.
what was the reasoning? Did she ever say?
She didn't want poo germs all over her stuff in the bathroom.
So that's her own bathroom. You're not doing your stuff in here. Okay.
Yeah.
Well, to be honest, have you seen those videos where they show when you flush a toilet how much
Where
poo
everything
particles
goes?
covers
Yeah.
everything? So she's right, to be honest. Like,
Yeah, maybe. But, you know, I always put my lid down when I flush the toilet anyway.
I know, but not everyone can be trusted like you. She's just worried about all the poo particles all over her
On the
Revlon colour stay.
On the toothbrush.
She didn't want her bathroom smelling of poo.
I mean, that seems normal.
I can see her reasoning why. I do think it's unreasonable.
It's a bit extreme,
but I
yeah.
can see her reasonings why.
Sharon's in Jindalee. Hello.
Hello, how are you?
Good.
Great,
Hi,
Sharon.
Sharon.
Okay, talk to us about the house rules you've lived with.
So basically, I couldn't use the bathroom or the kitchen before 7 a.m., which was a bit tricky because I started work at 8.
So why? What was the reasoning behind that?
So the bathroom, when you flush the toilet or use the shower, it was really noisy. You know, the pipes made loads of noise. So she didn't like it, it disturbed her. And then the kitchen, if you put the kettle on or made any noise, it'd wake her up, and she didn't like it. So I ended up joining the local gym just to use their facilities.
Oh, my God, Sharon.
I know, and then the girl in the gym actually said, "Are you actually having a workout?" And then they had to explain, I only came to use the toilet and have a shower.
Oh, my God.
Sharon, did you ever work out of that gym?
No, never. But we did have a really good cafe, though, so we used to get some nice healthy cakes.
Yeah,
You joined a gym so you could have a shower
Sharon,
and then
and
pop into the
breakfast.
cafe.
Exactly.
Sharon, plus pay your rent. Plus pay your rent.
Yes.
The person you live with, Sharon, what was the reasoning why they didn't want to have the noise? Like, that's
She didn't-
not
she wanted to
unreasonable.
sleep
at 7
in.
o'clock.
She didn't like it. She wanted to sleep in.
Because she didn't go to bed till 10, and she didn't have to get up till 9, so she didn't want to get disturbed, basically. But she'd come in of a night.
11 hours.
And be still. I know.
She hibernates.
long
It's like a
sleep.
hibernation.
Do people sleep that long
For
normally?
11 hours.
Harry goes to bed at 10 and gets up at 4.
Well, I'm on basically about 6 hours a night.
Yeah,
are
same.
people getting 11 hours sleep? No. Wouldn't you wake up? Wouldn't your back hurt?
It's not.
Yeah, it
it's
would.
not making her more cheerful. So I don't see the point of it.
Sharon, that was an
That's
absolute
extraordinary.
stitch-up. We've got $300 to spend at IGA. It's coming your way. Tucker Fresh IGA
thank
opens
That's all right,
7
honey.
days a week. Check out the newest store in Piara Waters.
Beautiful work. Thanks, Sharon.
This is the Nathan, Nat and Sean podcast. Brian. It's Brian's Basket.
Brian knows a Black Friday bargain or two. And so will you when you shop at Watertown Brand Outlet. Don't wait. Buy now and save on big brands.
We're about to play a round of Brian's Basket, where if you can guess the item Brian bought at Watertown Brand Outlet, you'll score $1,000 to go shopping yourself.
Can it be Rachel from Karratha?
Could
I'd
be.
imagine the prices at Watertown are a bit cheaper than Karratha prices. Good morning to you, Rachel.
Good morning.
Hi, Rach. How's Karratha this morning?
Hot, muggy.
Sweet, mate. Well, Dad's been shopping. Meet Dad, Rachel.
How you going, Rachel?
Hey. Good, how are you?
Yeah.
Oh, I'm really good.
Yeah. You see, Dad will buy anything as long as it's a bargain, and
That's
it doesn't even matter if he needs it.
Okay, fair call.
Yeah. So we're going to just require from you, Rachel, a question for Dad that's going to require a yes or no answer.
Get a yes answer,
Sure.
you can ask a follow-up question. Get a no answer, we'll move on to the next person, okay?
Yep.
All right, take it away.
Is it something you would have inside the house?
Yes.
Is it non-electrical?
Yes, non-electrical. Electrical.
That's a yes.
Yeah, big
word.
It's non-electrical.
Yeah, it's early. It's
Electrical is a big word.
2 in a row. That's a record
Right.
so far, Rach.
Keep going.
Is it something that involves food?
No.
Thank you for playing, Rachel.
run, though, Rach.
Good run. Vanessa, hello.
Hello.
Hi, Vanessa.
All right, Vanessa. Ask your question.
Can you wear it?
No.
Thank you for playing, Vanessa.
Dad's really strong with his answers today.
I know, isn't he? He's on the
He's
ball.
very sure of what he
Danny's
bought.
in Byford. Hi, Danny.
Hello.
Hi, Danny.
Right,
Hello, Danny.
Okay, what's your question?
Is it furniture?
Is it
No, it's not furniture.
No, it's not
No.
furniture. Thank you, Danny. Naomi's in Atwell. Hello.
Hi, good morning.
I know.
Morning,
Hi,
Naomi.
Naomi. Okay. What do you think? What's your question for Brian?
Okay, so is it something that you watch?
Yeah, you could watch it.
I would
yes.
say
Or
look
look
at.
at.
I'd say
Look at.
So we'll give
We'll
you.
pay
Yes,
you.
yes,
Yes,
yes.
you do
If you're
look at
watching it, you're crazy
I
for
mean,
an
you
amount
could.
of time.
I mean, you could.
But you could, yeah, but like
Yes.
you wouldn't.
Yes.
But like you would. It would be interesting for a little bit.
Yeah. So we'll let you ask another question, Naomi.
Gnomes?
Naomi? Hello?
Oh no.
Okay, move on.
Move on.
Okay. She's out.
Wendy's in Morley. Hello?
Hello, Wendy.
Have our phones just died? What's happening?
What's happening?
Wendy, are
Wendy.
you there?
Hello, yes.
Okay, Wendy. Now, what is your question for Brian?
Is it a hard thing?
Hard thing, yes.
Yes, it is a hard thing.
Are you asking about my dad's heart thing?
It gets up
My
the same
mum's
time he
standing
does.
right next to him.
Wendy, you frisky thing. Okay, you get to ask another question.
Is it a clock?
No, it's not a clock.
Not a
No.
But thank
All
you,
wants
Wendy.
the L.
We did see a great clock.
Yeah.
That was a hard one.
Nikki, hello.
Hi.
Hi, Nick.
Hey,
Right,
Nikki.
Nikki, what's your question for Brian?
Does it hang on the wall?
No.
No, it doesn't.
It does
hang on the
not.
wall.
No.
So we know it's not a clock. It doesn't hang on the wall. You can look at it.
You don't wear it.
Watch it for a while.
Yeah.
You don't wear it.
Yeah.
It's inside.
Yeah.
It's hard.
Yeah.
Does that help
It's not
Lani?
electrical.
It's not electrical.
Lani, good morning.
Morning.
Hi, Lani.
Trying to give
Lani.
away $1,000 here, Lani. What's your question for
Okay.
Brian?
Is it bigger than a Coke can?
That is a great question.
Honey,
No.
It's not.
It's not. It's not?
No. Look at it. That's not bigger than a Coke can. That's not
No.
taller. It's not taller than a Coke can.
Yeah.
No.
This
Okay.
one
Volume,
is
yeah.
This one.
These things can
yeah, it's
come in
possible.
many different sizes.
Yeah.
This one in particular is not taller than a Coke can.
Okay.
Naomi, hello.
I'm back again.
Okay.
Okay, so we don't wear it. That just threw me from the last caller.
I know.
I'm stumped.
Oh, wow.
Okay, thanks,
Well,
Nose.
Harry's said goodbye.
Harry is very impatient. He's got to go to the toilet.
Steve's in Callaroo. Morning, Steve.
Morning.
Hey, Steve.
All right, Steve.
Hi, Steve.
Do you have a question for Brian?
I don't know if I've got a question. I'm just going to have a guess.
Go for
Righto.
it.
Yeah.
Is it a photo frame?
No, it's not.
It's not a photo
No.
frame. No.
It's not.
Thanks,
Thank you,
Steve.
Steve. Rob's in Leeming. Morning, Rob.
Hello.
Hi, Rob.
G'day, Rob.
Hi, Rob.
Rob, $1,000 up for grabs right now if you
Yes.
can guess what Dad bought and put in his basket.
We think we've narrowed it down a bit.
Yeah.
It's non-electrical.
Yeah.
It's inside.
Yeah.
You don't hang it on the wall.
Yeah. You don't watch it, but you do look at it.
I mean,
Don't
you
wear
could
it.
watch it for
Watch
a
it, but
little
then
while.
you're crazy. Yeah, a
Yeah.
little while, like a very
Yes.
little while.
Yes.
But any longer than that,
Yes.
you need to go see
Not a
help.
clock. You don't hang it on the wall.
And this one's not bigger than a Coke can,
Yes.
although they can be various
Oh,
sizes.
they can be various sizes. Yeah.
What's your question, Rob?
Is it found in the family room?
Oh, it
Well,
could
I
be
mean,
found
it's-
in
yeah,
the
but it's not
It's wherever you put it.
specific.
wherever you put it.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
not specific. Yes, it can be in the
Yes.
family room. It could be in.
You could put it in your bedroom.
You can put it in your bedroom. You can put it in the kitchen.
Yes, you could. You could.
Where else could you
Okay,
put it?
we'll let you ask
Continue,
another
Rob.
question, Rob.
Is it a vase?
No, it's not a vase, Rob.
vase. It's
No,
not a vase.
Rob.
Thank you, Rob.
All right, guys, I think we've gotten to the stage of getting
Is
a
it clue time? All right.
Hello, Matt. Oh, who have we got next?
Matt, hello. Are you there,
Oh,
Matt?
g'day.
Oh,
Hello,
good day, Matt.
You're
Hey,
the
Matt.
first person to get a clue, Matt.
Awesome.
All right, you ready? This is an audio clue. Wrap your ears around this.
Giving it away there. Okay, now you get to ask a question of Brian.
Is it a world globe?
No, it's not a world globe.
Not a world globe.
globe.
I can see why you'd think that from that.
Yes.
I like the guess.
I narrowed it
It's a
down.
very good guess.
Yes. Mandy, hello.
Hi, how are
Hi,
you?
man.
We're getting closer, we think, Mandy.
We are.
Okay.
Oh,
What's your question?
I'm glad you think. I don't think we're getting closer. I'm not sure. Can you drink out of it?
No, you can't.
No.
It's got colder then, didn't we, Tony?
I know.
Paul's in Spearwood. Morning, Paul.
Morning. How
Hi,
are you?
Paul.
Yeah,
Good,
Paul.
mate.
Just trying to figure it out.
Yep, $1,000 up for grabs.
Yep.
Watertown, Paul.
Question for Brian.
Yeah, I've got no idea either. Is it a book of some sort?
No,
No, it's not a book
book.
there, Paul.
God, Sean, we got really warm there for
We
a
got
second.
really warm
and
for
now
a
we're
second.
in like, now we're in like
Past the jacket, I said,
Narnia.
Nath.
We're in Narnia.
Teresa, hello.
Hi.
Hi,
Teresa.
Teresa. Okay, what's your question for Brian?
Is it a Bluetooth speaker?
No, it's not a Bluetooth speaker.
No.
But everyone wants one.
No, it's not.
I've got about 10 Bluetooth speakers
Yeah, I
just
know.
shoved in my, you know.
Ryan, hello.
Good morning.
All
Right,
right.
Ryan. We're trying to figure out what Brian bought at Watertown. $1,000 up for grabs. We've given you a clue.
Yeah.
Brian's answered a lot of questions.
So many. And he's answered them right.
Yes,
Of course
which
I
is
have.
amazing.
Yeah, it's really good, Dad.
What's your question, Ryan?
Does it have sand in it?
Sand.
No, it hasn't got sand.
No, doesn't
No.
have sand in it. Jackie's in Bertram. Hi, Jackie.
Hello.
Jackie, what's your question
Yeah.
for Brian?
Maybe not a question, but can I just have a guess?
Yeah, of course you can. Well, that's also a
Oh, my
question.
God, here we go.
Is it a snow globe?
Yes, it is a
Jackie, you were listening because Matt guessed the world
Dad,
globe.
what was it? Where'd you go?
It's a large Grinch Christmas snow globe at Typo in Watertown, $39.99 recommended retail.
There you go.
Jackie,
Oh, that's awesome.
you're going shopping. Jackie, you've scored $1,000, all
Jackie.
thanks to Watertown Brand Outlet. Well done.
Perfect. That's amazing. Thanks,
So,
guys.
Jackie, around the world, of course,
Yes.
Daft Punk. Is that where you got it from when he said, was it a world globe?
It was. I was thinking a candle this whole time, and then
Yes.
when I heard that clue, I was like, hang on a minute. Well, close.
This is what we mean, everyone. When you listen to the
Yes.
clues that everybody else weeds out for you, it helps you get your answer.
Yeah, it does, narrows it down. Smart play,
Well
Jackie.
done, Jackie.
Congratulations.
Very educated.
Guess what, everybody? We're doing it
And that
again
comes from
tomorrow. Brian, what time are you going to get in tomorrow?
Oh, about 4 o'clock.
Nathan, Nat, and Sean podcast.
It is All Hallows Eve, or Halloween, as we call it around
Yes, that's right, and we're going to find out
Getting spooky.
what it's like to actually bust or hunt a ghost. We're yet to find out.
Well, we are. We're going to do that right now with Marcus Radar. Good morning, Marcus.
Hey, good morning. How are you?
Marcus.
Haunting Extreme is a ghost hunting, busting business that you've got?
Yeah, I don't know if it's a business. Made no money from it yet, but
But you put out some great videos.
Oh, thank you. The spirits don't have money. I've just worked that out. It's a bad business to get into.
Yeah. I'm going to change the model.
Yeah.
Yeah, so, no, but look, I've always been intrigued by, the spiritual world and ghosts and so forth. And when I was 16, it all started. And since then, I've sort of combined it a bit, and I do follow a few YouTube channels over in America where they do this, and you go to haunted places, you get locked in a place for a couple of hours, and you poke the spirits around and sort of see what you can get, and look, it's amazing when you open up that veil. It's crazy what you do come across, and verification too.
I'd be too scared personally.
So how many people now? Because you've been doing this for how long now? God.
Years. The YouTube's only a couple of years, and I do have other business I've obviously prioritised. So I have been a bit slack. I've got a few videos I've got to edit and put up, but I do love it.
Yeah, well, are you the go-to if someone has a disturbance, someone goes, okay, I know a guy, and they get you to come around and see if there's something there?
I have done that for a friend, and I have actually moved a spirit on for them that was opening up the manhole.
Thank you so much for doing that for me, Marcus.
Actually, you weren't happy that I moved them on.
Hey, Natalie needs to next week. Just get a different file.
So that's pretty amazing. So do you need to have a ability like a medium to connect with spirits, or do you need the equipment to do what you do?
So a bit of both. I don't consider myself a medium. I can't sit here and talk, like John Edwards or people of that sort, and say there's somebody here and they're talking
to the other side.
No. I go in there and the equipment verifies things for me, and there is a spirit box which is which basically goes through about 700 radio channels at one time, and that's how words come out, and they can use that to communicate to you. So I've used that, and look, I'll give you a very quick example. I did a video out at Bon Scott's grave in Fremantle, and I asked him, what's your favourite song? And it came back with It, and I went, oh. And it wasn't until I edited it that I actually looked at the words, and then I Googled, and it was actually a song on his very first album before he was with AC/DC. So it's these little things that, that do confirm that, I'm a 100% believer,
It would be so funny if you said, love story, tell us. Just like Sean.
Marcus, we rented a house down in Dunsborough off this lady who was an absolute dragon anyway. I've mentioned her many times before, but we stayed in this house, and her parents had, I think her father had passed away in this place. She didn't tell us at the time, but there was all kinds of manner of things that were happening, and I'm not really a person who
what about your house in Palmyra where your kid couldn't sleep in the bedroom?
Remember?
What about that one? Forgetting that one. And you live there.
Remember that chick walked in that was sensitive to, the paranormal, and she walked in, she left crying. And your child sleeps in there.
But see, this is it. Everyone has a story. Everyone has a story. Yeah. And I do want to do a podcast where I interview people, and I've spoken to a couple of people who are more than happy to jump on and talk about their stories. And, it doesn't matter who you talk to. When you tell someone what you do, they go, oh, wow, this happened to me, even if they're a non-believer. So.
There's a lot of unexplained stuff.
Have you walked into a situation and has it felt dangerous ever?
I wouldn't say dangerous, but I have felt where there's been a negative, sort of a negative spirit, and you can just feel that. And that was actually up in Kalgoorlie.
Oh, really? Where?
Well, it was at the old Australia, which had a bit of an underground sort of cellar, and I walked in there, and the videos also caught orbs and some activity, but I just felt that another place was Fremantle Prison, so we couldn't get in, so I went out to the visitor centre at the front, and I've actually got the photo of it, and I'll show you. There's an outline of a and I didn't realise this till I edited it, an outline of a person in the window behind me, looking down at me, and his name was Paul, because he kept coming across as Paul, and he'd give me a big hug, and I was, having trouble sort of, breathing. It was a really tight chest, and then I said, just let go, and he let go, and it was, and then afterwards when I edited it, this board-headed guy was looking at me through the window, and I've got it on video and got a photo of it. It's great.
So there's some ghost, someone named Paul was giving out hugs, hey?
Yes, yeah. I'll take you, Nathan. I know. Your eyes lit up straight away.
For some contact.
I know, you just read a corner from you.
I know, handy.
Well, let's both date him and see who chooses.
So, Marcus, you'd like to turn this into a show. You're getting enough contact where you're going out to places and for it to be able to, be turned into something people can watch on a regular basis?
Yeah, like I said, I want to put a lot more into the YouTube channel because I love doing that. But I have got a friend who's a psychic medium in South Australia, and she was
Can you trust those people?
South Australians?
I never believed a thing they said. Marcus, that's so funny.
Yeah, these psychic mediums, you know.
Yeah.
You know what I'm
I'll tell you what, this one, her name's Nikki, she's incredible. She actually helped find the autistic kid that was over in Melbourne, helped the police. She does cold cases. I do believe in it. I went and saw one after my parents had passed, and you know, in fact, this lady didn't even know that my parents had passed, and she told me both of them were right to stand next to me, and my dad's a very quiet guy, my mum's talk, a bit like me, and he described it to a T, and there's things that they told me which I, you know, so I definitely believe in it, yeah. So, and she was approached by a scriptwriter from America who works with Netflix, but we've decided we'll probably put a pilot together first, and then perhaps go somewhere and see if we can take
just
it.
switching on your spirit pod.
Okay, so what is this piece of equipment? It looks like a small round box with
Nathan's using it wrong already.
With a radio
He's
antenna.
running his hand up and down it.
Okay, so this is to alert you if there is a spirit near. So what do you do with a spirit pod?
So the spirit pods, you put them out into areas where you believe, or you can put it out away from you, far away enough from you so that you touching it doesn't turn it on. And
we haven't got there yet.
Yeah. And then what happens? He asks the spirit if there's a spirit here to verify that by touching the spirit pod, and all they have to do is touch that aerial, and it goes off. So
so you would kind of put that in a room that you think is haunted, and then ask the spirit. You step back and go.
Yes, yeah. And you can even
hear. And you want to communicate, touch that, and that happens.
Yes, and you can also leave it in a room with a static camera, and then go investigate the rest of the house or rest of the hotel, and if that goes off during the... Sometimes things go off in one room when you're asking questions in another room as well. So, you know, spirits are very... Yeah, so...
Well, they can go through walls and stuff.
Yeah,
they can,
Should we speak to some people about whether they've got disturbance at their house right now? 13 24 10. Like, and not just like, like the toothbrush moved a little bit. I want to hear, like, you were thrown against the wall.
Blood was coming from the ceiling.
That's a police matter.
I want to believe your story.
All right. Ghost stories. We're doing it. It's Halloween. Why wouldn't we? All right. If you've got one, hit us up. Oogity. Marcus, who is a ghostbuster / hunter. Are you a buster or a hunter? What's the...
Oh, I like to think hunter. I like go out and see what's there.
You know,
and then just leave it alone.
Hunting to me is grabbing it and then bringing it back. Like, that's hunting to me.
But if you're busting and then you're telling them off,
I got you. You exist.
That's right.
Anyway.
Kim's in Canning Vale. Hello.
Hi, Kim.
How are you?
Yeah, good.
Hi, Kim.
We're wondering, Kim, you know, is there a lot of paranormal activity happening in people's houses in Perth at the moment?
Well, I think there is, but there's something in my house currently. But the story actually relates to when I was a child back in South Africa.
Yeah.
And I believe that I was hit by a ghost.
Oh,
hit? Physically?
Hit, yeah, like physically. So we had a family home and we were moving out. And I was in the bathroom one morning, and the basin was situated quite a far distance between the window and the door.
Yeah.
And I was washing my face, and the next thing I felt this, like, slap on my side of a wet hand.
Yes.
Of a wet hand?
Wet hand is so specific too. Yes. Yes.
And I went running out the bathroom, and I said to my parents, something's hit me. And I lifted my shirt, and there was a distinct handprint on my side.
No!
Yes. And I went back in the bathroom, and my parents said, "Oh, there's a bee. No, you just got stung by a bee."
It's a bee.
But then a couple of years later,
a bee.
they actually admitted that there was a distinct handprint on my side, and they believed that the spirit that had been in that house was aggravated because we were leaving.
Because you're leaving.
Kim, so your parents, did they acknowledge that they felt a spirit or knew of different disturbances
other activity
other
and
than
stuff?
I think later on, yes, they did. And my mama was quite in tune. She had seen some spirits, like, after that in other houses and things. And I actually, there's one, I think, in my house at the moment that I can sense. So I often see it walk past my one door.
Oh.
Yeah, not a bad one, but just...
Well, it's not walking around wet slapping your face. The slap's not bad enough, let alone making it wet.
I know, and slapping the kid
really
as well.
stings.
Slap one of the adults.
It's like when someone comes out of the bathroom and you shake their hand and it's still wet.
Yeah,
it's like, wet hands are not good.
Disconcerting.
Would that be ectoplasm that we see on
Ghostbusters?
Yeah, I guess something similar to that, yeah.
You got some ectoplasm.
Going to go in.
From that documentary, Ghostbusters. Thank you, Kim. Brooke's in Baldivis. Hello.
Hi, how are you?
Okay. Is there stuff going on at your place, Brooke?
Not anymore. We don't live there anymore. For this very reason.
Oh, right.
I had 2 little girls at the time. They were like 5 and 8.
Yeah.
Both complained that there was something in their bedroom, and I was like, "No, you're just being silly." We just moved in with my boyfriend at the time.
Yeah.
One kept saying she could hear something laughing. The other one said she could feel something breathing on her. Both complained of like sleep paralysis.
Oh.
Anyway, a couple of nights later, the boyfriend reckons he saw someone follow me down to the bedroom. So he's searching under beds, and I'm sitting on the bed laughing, going, "You want to check the drawers as well? Maybe they're hiding in the drawers."
Yeah.
Behind the curtain, let's check there. Anyway, we had someone else stay over. He reckons he saw someone come out of the toilet, and I just thought it was the funniest thing ever.
Yeah.
Until I made some phone calls and asked for someone to come out to the house. And then that night, pictures started falling off the wall, and then I did what all mature adults do and hid under the blankets and wouldn't come out.
Yes. Wow. I love how we think a blanket's going to save us. The spirits can't get under a blanket.
Everybody knows their reaction to wool, Nathan.
Brooke, I used to get really angry at my son who was living in our back bedroom where my wife's friend said was basically haunted. She came out crying, and I used to get really angry at him before then for, getting out of his bed and coming out there and saying, "I can't sleep down there," over and over again. And you were doing the same with your kids, not believing them.
But Brooke, okay, so pictures are coming off the wall, you've hidden under your covers, then, in the movies, you really should, at that point, move out. What did you do?
We did. We moved out.
You moved out, like, how long after that stuff started happening?
Within about a month, and the people that live there now have similar issues.
Yeah.
Did you tell them about it or just leave it?
Well, this is where it gets a bit crazy. It's my partner's ex that lives in the house now.
What a stick
So you know what you do when you leave? You make sure you piss off that spirit. Get it really riled up and angry.
That's actually amazing.
That's funny.
actually amazing. Oh, too good. Thank you. Thanks, everybody.
Hey, Marcus, I think we're going to have to go on a bust with you.
Let's do it. That's awesome. Yeah.
Pretty exciting stuff.
Yeah, we'll organise one. It'd be great.
All right. You've got an Instagram, don't you? Yes?
Instagram, Hauntings Extreme. And
with just the X?
Just with the X, yeah.
If anyone's got any activity that they'd like to report for you,
let me know. I'll be there. Yeah, definitely.
Everybody, get amongst it. Get amongst it.
Love it.
That house there didn't sound like much fun,
No,
did
it
it?
did not.
Oh, neither did the wet slap place.
I know, but that was in South Africa, so it doesn't feel as
Don't
threatening.
wet slapping you in South Africa.
This is the Nathan, Nat and Sean podcast.
Nova's 20K Mystery Voices. Oh my God.
I listen to Nova.
We've got 4 mystery voices to be guessed, and ABC Blinds have 40% off in their October sale. Head in store to find out more.
Look, I'm just going to say, we're doing our bit.
God's work, some
We're
would
giving
say.
you heaps of clues. We're just one voice away from somebody scoring $20,000, and we want to give it away.
There are 4 mystery voices, and Nat said we're one away. In the correct order, if you get them right, the cash is yours.
That's right.
Thanks, Yoda.
Let's have a listen to the voices.
Yeah, came across all right.
I listen to Nova.
Let's do it again because Sean was annoying me.
Okay.
I listen to Nova.
Now Sean was annoying me.
Let's do it again. So Sean's being annoying, so.
I listen to Nova.
Let's do it again. Sean just looked at me in a weird way. Do it again.
I listen to Nova.
Do it again. Sean didn't look at me in a weird way.
I listen to Nova.
Okay, you know the voice. There are a bunch of clues pertaining to the last remaining voice. We know the last remaining voice is a TV star.
Yeah. Yeah. All right, so that's
There was
exciting.
the audio clue of the Star Spangled Banner.
Yes. Then we had The Simpsons.
Then, clue number 10.
Yep.
They starred in a very popular sitcom.
And
Bryan
of
Adams
course,
song.
everything I do it for you. That was an audio clue.
The more clues we get given, the more confused I get.
The last remaining voice has been in TV shows and movies,
Yep.
don't
So
forget.
We've got a brand new Spanky.
We do. It's an audio clue.
A Spanky Danky audio clue. Wrap your ears around this.
It's not too late to whip it. Whip it good.
Great
God.
song.
Who whips things? Oh. Is it? No.
Nathan's mouthing it to producer Amy.
No, it wouldn't be that easy, would it? Would it? No, it wouldn't be that easy.
I don't even know where you're going. Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. No.
If you think you've got an idea of who this last
We
remaining
should
voice
play
is.
this with only people whispering it to each other, like
Yeah,
now.
yeah.
So no
Good
one
idea.
actually that's listening ever hears.
Okay, now's a good time to call 13 24 10. Hi, Jeff.
Hi, good morning. How are you?
Oh, I've got high hopes of you, Jeff.
God, Jeff, you'd be so good
thank
at
you.
it.
Thank you.
So, $20,000, Jeff, what will we do?
Oh, mate, this is the wife's guess, so I've, she's going to get most of it, I guess, but I'll try and get a little bit if I can. But
Well, to be honest, though, Jeff, if we look at this as a legal case,
Yes.
you're the one entering. It's not her money.
Yeah, that's right. Their money will be deposited into your account, just so you know. Jeff, there's a new audio clue revealed. We'll play it again for you. Here you go.
It's not too late to whip it. Whip it good.
Great song.
Was that a help or hindrance, Jeff?
Look, we've only just come up with this one this morning. I had Rick Springfield last week.
Oh,
and I was wrong with that. Yeah, so this one's, we've just come up with this in the last few minutes.
All right, okay, all right. Well, you've heard
Give
all
it a
the
go.
clues. You know, yeah. Do you want to give it a go? Let's hear your four voices in order,
All
please.
right. Okay, we've got Courtney Vine, Shakira, Neil Patrick Harris, and Dilruk J. Singer.
Jeff, it's been guessed a million times over. I'm just going to jump in there.
Oh, I've heard it guessed once.
Get out of here.
Yes, if you go onto our Insta, they're not there.
Oh, they were
Sorry,
only
guys.
up to that point.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay. Go on our Insta, just see some really nice photos of us in Sydney the other
That's
week.
right, yeah, we
Apart
looked
from
gorgeous.
that,
With the
hopefully
photos of us in Sydney.
All right.
All right, all the best. Sorry, we're discussing things.
That was a bit of an anticlimax, wasn't it?
we're going to drag it out because we
Neil
heard
Patrick.
it.
To be fair, Nathan and I, that was a name that we threw up
Yes.
amongst ourselves the other day because and then somebody guessed it and was immediately wrong.
Yeah.
But it did seem to fit a lot of the clues, didn't it?
It
Yeah.
did.
And he's amazing. We love Neil Patrick.
Well, you know what the best part is? That was Jeff's wife's guess.
Yes, that's right.
So now you can point the finger.
Yeah, so you were wrong.
I don't know. Jeff was resolute to the fact that he wasn't getting this money when
I know.
legally it was his.
Yeah.
Do we need to guide more couples into
Yeah.
knowing what's theirs and what's
Absolutely.
not?
Can you come over to my house after
25
No
past
worries.
8. It's Post Malone.
It's all Megan's.
Chemical.
Nathan, Nat, and Sean in podcast form.
Rugby Sevens is coming to Perth. Be part of the first ever HSBC Sevens Perth at HBF Park, 26 to 28th January. Buy your tickets now at sbns.com.
Look, it's going to be a cracking day. Time for a round of halfbacks up for grabs. VIPP box tickets for you and three mates for the opening day of Rugby Sevens at HBF Park. Friday, 26th of January, 2024, which is Australia Day. Day off. What a way to
what
celebrate.
more? What do you need? Tracy and Matt are going to fight it out. Good morning to you, first of all, Tracy.
Good morning.
Hi, Trace.
Good morning, Nathan.
Hi, sweetheart. We're playing halfbacks. I'm very excited. The person that's standing in the way of your win is Matt from Scarborough. Hi, Matt.
No, morning, Nathan.
Hey, buddy. All right, guys, this is simple. We play the back half of things. Genius idea. Everyone will be doing it next year.
Exactly. Too late. A year too late, no?
It's your job to identify what that thing is. There'll be 5 rounds. If you think you know the answer, buzz in with your name. You get it right, you take that round. Get it wrong, and we'll keep going. You can have another crack at it. All right? So test your buzzers. Tracy?
Tracy.
Matt?
Matt.
Working well.
It's going to be a good
All right,
game.
the first halfback. Why not? Let's do a song.
Let's do a song.
Right, we
Good
said the
call.
title of this song. Play.
Tracy? Tracy?
No.
Time's up.
Keep going.
Keep going.
We'll keep playing.
We must be mistaken. It's the same old
Tracy?
The woman, she just died.
Tracy.
Tracy,
Hey, Tracy,
before you
buzzing.
buzz in again, have the answer ready.
We're going to keep going.
1916 in your head, there's still fight.
Tracy, did you buzz in then?
No, she's asking someone a question.
Okay. All right, keep going.
With their tanks and their
Where's Matt, though?
I don't know. Matt, where are you?
and their guns in your head,
People are screaming the answer, Nathan.
How do they not know this? All right, get ready, guys.
Matt?
Yes, Matt.
Is it zombie?
Oh, my God!
How did it take you that long?
Where have you been?
Oh, my God.
As soon as the song plays, boom, you know
At
it.
least today, of all days, people in their car screaming zombie makes sense.
It's a Halloween special.
Tracy.
Score check. Matt leads 1-0. It's going to be a long game at this rate.
Tracy, you were thinking about the lady who passed away. You were thinking of Sinead O'Connor, weren't
Yes, and that's
No,
Dolores.
I was talking about the woman, the young lad who died from the band. I thought we had to name the song and the band. So I knew this song was
No.
zombie.
Oh, we told you at the beginning. We just need the title. Okay.
Hey, Tracy, are you on speakerphone, Trace?
Yes.
Okay,
You need to
can you
get
get off speakerphone because it's so, like we can't really hear you properly.
So when you're buzzing in, it keeps cutting
That'd
out.
be great.
So,
Thank you
yeah.
so much. All right, guys. Are we ready? We are going to do a movie theme? Why not?
Yeah, so this is a franchise.
A franchise movie theme? You'll know what it is. You're just got to give us the name of the franchise.
Matt?
Yes, Matt.
James Bond?
Matt's on the cusp of victory. Shot
Are
out
you
to a
kidding me?
2-0 lead.
We've awoken the giant.
Haven't we just? Okay. Round 3. Here we go. This is a song, so
Why
we just
not?
need the title of this song.
So I don't give a hoot what you do, say, girl, I know you a little too tame. I'll be shooting that shot like 2K, girl, I know.
Matt?
Yes, Matt, for the win.
My little booty king?
Yes.
My little booty king?
No, you said it. Little boo thing.
Yep.
Matt's done it.
Matt's done it. Clean sweep.
The
Matt.
guy who took 10 years to get zombie.
I know.
Tell you what, poor first quarter, but after that he came
Got
good.
there in the end. You're off to the opening match of Rugby Sevens at HBF Park Friday, the 26th of January, in VIPP style. That's an open box, food and drinks. Well done, Matt.
Thank you so much.
It's going to be a cracking
Good on
day
you,
out.
No worries, guys.
Good on you.
Zombie, hey?
Zombie.
Zombie.
It's in my head.
Guess what?
What?
We're going to play again tomorrow.
Well, of course we are.
Yes, why wouldn't we?
I think it's getting better and better each day.
Halfbacks is back.
Oh, yeah.
I don't know.
Oh, yeah. Is it?
Just squint at it, look
they were
away.
really bad yesterday.
Nathan, Nat, and Sean podcast.
Time for us to get out of here, but against our better judgment, tomorrow, Brian's basket's back.
Yeah.
What time will he get in? That is the
I don't
question.
know.
An
We'll
hour
have to
before
work
he's
it out.
required.
Yeah.
As a minimum.
Yeah. We'll talk about Halloween tomorrow, especially Amy's daughter and son.
Oh.
We did not bring it up yesterday because we want to see how they're going to approach their Halloween costumes this morning. But Amy's been doing something for the last few years. And I don't think it's right.
Can't believe she's getting away with it. To be
Other
honest.
mothers will go, you're brilliant. I don't think it's right. So we'll talk about
Getting
that
away with
tomorrow.
it. That's the key.
Halfbacks will be back
Yeah,
again.
that'd be
And of
great.
course, we're trying to give away $20,000 with Mystery
Oh,
Voices.
what more can we do?
Well, Ross will give you another tilt at it.
Ross.
Hello.
We had Neil Patrick Harris guest again this morning.
Yeah.
He's the new Keith
Urban. Yep. If we haven't already, we're putting more wrong guesses up online just
Great.
to really
Oh,
confirm
good.
that. The clue you guys had this morning,
It's not too late to whip it. Whip it good.
fun to hear that as well.
Did you ever guess off that? Do you
I don't actually engage my brain in this. I'm just along for the ride. Whatever happens,
Yeah.
I don't bother
because
thinking
you can't
about
win it. There's no point, is there?
That shows. That's what Sean does for the show.
It's along for the ride.
Sit in now. I'm going to say I strap myself in, but I don't.
Nathan, Nat, and Sean is a Nova podcast. For more great comedy shows like this, head to novapodcasts.com.au. Nova.